Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're bringing you live coverage tonight of the 2024 Hernando County Middle School Championship football game between Explorer and Challenger. We hope you enjoy the broadcast here tonight. We're going to send things up to the booth now with Paul Smith and Dave Barrett. Take it away, boys.
Hey, thank you very much, fans. Dave, good evening. How are you doing this night?
Oh, never better, never better. Love some middle school championship football on a Tuesday night.
Absolutely. Here we're at Gulf Coast Sports Network here for their fifth year for the middle school, covering the Hernando County Middle School Championship game with, two new contenders. And it's going to be the Explorer Bobcats against the Challenger Navigators. So let's go ahead and get to the starting lineups. So the Divinity MedStar starting lineup for the Bobcats. Going to be Franklin, Ortiz, Holland, Hannah, and Glasgow. And up front, Olson, Wood, Smith, Fonte, and Daniel. And now for the defense. Going to be more Chapman, Carrillo, and Smith up front. Linebacker is going to be Ortiz, Ledger, and Marshall. And the secondary is going to be rounded out by Holland, Liberty, Sardo, and Hannah. And that is your Explorer starting lineup. Now let's take a look at the Challenger starting lineup for tonight. The specialist for Challenger: Ladar, Mazan, Smith, O'Connell, Mason, and Muser. And up front on the line, we have Lemire, Thackett, Hawkins, Ellis, and Allen. Defensively, the Challenger Navigators are going to be looking a little something like this. Up front, we're going to have Anthony, Lemire, Boylan, and Allen. Your linebackers for the Gators are going to be Selesky, Weaver, and Marzon. And the secondary to round out their team is going to be Bench, Labdar, O'Connell, and Farrell. And that is the Divinity Med Spa starting lineups. So, Dave, we mentioned this is our fifth year doing the Hernando County Middle School Championship game. And we have Explorer coming in at a 5-2 record and Challenger coming in at 6-1. Can you give us a little bit of insight on Challenger tonight, the home team?
Absolutely. As you can tell with both records, there's been a lot of wins and just a couple of defeats. Challengers had a lot of success and they've had a lot of tight games. You know, their only loss this season has come to the number 5 seed PAL earlier by a 2-point margin. This game earlier in the year was epic. I mean, it was back and forth, and it came down to the last play of the game to determine the winner. And CK did edge out Explorer the first time around. Looking for a great game tonight again, Paul. It should be exciting. I do know that Challenger does try to put the ball in the air. They have a lot of wide receivers that can catch the ball. Labdar loves taking his shots downfield. And they have 3 or 4 different running backs, and all with different styles.
Yeah, well, you know, these are the kids that are coming up. These are the potential high school kids that we'll be talking about on Friday nights. And we love to have an opportunity to go ahead and give these kids some airtime here and show their skills.
Yeah, and I did speak with Coach Newby over at Explorer, and he's very confident in his players as well. And they felt like they lost some points. They left some points on the scoreboard there last time they came around. They are going to try to force that ball to number 3. Mr. Trenton Hanna, they call him Tron over at Explorer, and that's who they want to force that ball to. And he's a big, strong kid that's hard to bring down. And last time Challenger had some success with some gang tackling, which was always as important for defensive teams.
Well, like you said, Dave, we should be looking for a pretty good game here tonight. So we're going to be waiting here on the coin toss. It looks like I'm going to check to see who won the coin toss here. So it looks like Explorer is going to go ahead and defer to the second half. So the Gators will go ahead and receive the ball. We'll be getting this big championship game underway. Last year was a pretty good game last year. I do believe it was Powell that overcame Parrott. It was a really good game. I think Parrott was pretty strong, heavily favored to win that game, but Powell went ahead and showed some some fortitude and took the big victory here. So we have two new contenders, like we mentioned. So this year's going to be a brand new champion this year. So.
Well, I'm excited just to see it unfold, and if it's anything like the first meeting, we're going to be on the edge of our seats the whole game, and that's why people come to show up to see a championship game. They don't really want to see a blowout. You want to see some competition, and you want to see their best at your best and everybody's best, and that's what I want to see tonight. And should be an exciting kickoff and hopefully an exciting return, and see how this kicks off.
Yeah, we got a pretty good crowd still filing in here. We got a pretty good crowd here for the middle school championship game here. So just waiting for Total Leather. Looks like Jaden Daniel, big number 50, is going to be doing the kicking off. Back deep for the Gators is Boyland. And it looks like number 3, Mason. So here's the kick, Total Leather. Let's get this thing going. It goes right to Mason. He goes ahead and immediately puts the knee down to the ground to go ahead. And the Gators will start off at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a quick catch and a quick down, and they're happy to start with the ball on the 32-yard line, like you mentioned.
Yeah, securing the possession, just making sure no fumbles right off the opening kickoff. So they want to just go ahead and get their offense out there and see what they can get going. Their offense is led by, like you said, Jace Labdar. Nice quarterback out there. So first and 10 for the Gators. Pistol formation.
It's like Marzan's in the backfield with him.
Yeah, Marzan. Split to his left. He's got 3 receivers on the right. Let's get this game rolling here. Man in motion. There's the snap. Bar's going to take it himself right up the middle. Tries to break a couple tackles. Taken down there by a number of Explorer defensive men.
Yeah, it looked like number 60, Nicholas Carrillo for the for Explorer was first on scene. Labdar was able to stick his head down and make a tough run. It's only a yard and a half run, but you're going to have to use those plays to set up the pass later on in the game.
That'll bring up second and about 8.5 for the Gators. Man in motion. There's the pitch. Goes out to number 1. He goes ahead around the right side. Taken down there by number 5, Amari Moore. Nice little run there by Connor Smith. Picks him up about 4. So that'll bring up about 3rd and 3 now.
Yeah, this is short yardage here for the Gators. Smith did a nice job of taking that pitch and just turning it up. He didn't get a lot, but he got enough to put him in a good position here to pick up a first down, a potential first down here.
So let's see what Gators can do here. Facing 3rd and 3. Going to go back to the left side this time. Number 3 goes around the left side. Looks like he picked himself up and up for the first down. Nice run there by Dante Mason.
And the opening drive, that's exactly what you want. You want to just move the chains and keep the ball going in your favor. Keep the possession away from Explorer if you're a Gator. And the opening first down carry is always vital. You never want to go 3 and out.
So Labdar go underneath center. Little wishbone formation. Again, the man, number 1 in the position. He goes ahead and hands it off. Number 3, Mason there. Gets back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he's going to be tackled by Ortiz, number 4. And Explorer had 7 guys on the line of scrimmage because they brought their 2 middle backers up, and some some on the outside as well. I mean, that was a lot of people that they're really committing to stopping that run.
So the Gators will go ahead and line up one split left, two in the backfield. There's the handoff, number 1 around the backside, and immediately left in the backfield by number 9, big number 9, Javon Marshall.
Yeah, Javon came in pretty much untouched and was able to get his hands on Smith before Smith could even make a move. It's going to bring up third and a while here, Paul. Definitely a passing down situation if you're a Gator, and you're going to likely see Explorer devote less guys to the line of scrimmage and more guys into the secondary here.
So the Gators facing a 3rd and 15. Labdar brings the troops up to the line of scrimmage. Same formation, man in motion, number 11. Pitches wide to number 11. He comes around the left side. He's got a little bit of a hole. He gets it past the midfield stripe, taken down there by number 7, Devontae Holland. He's going to be coming up a little bit short.
Yeah, that was a passing situation Explorer was expecting. So when it went to the run, they weren't exactly ready for that, and that was a big gain. I mean, it was about a 12-yard gain there for him, and it does bring up 4th and manageable instead of punting situation.
Yeah, and then being in the Bobcat territory there, so like you said, it's a little bit more manageable now at a 4th and 4 there. So there's a snap. There's the pitch again outside to Smith. He's going to go around the right side. He cuts back into the middle, fighting for that extra yardage. It's going to be close.
Yeah, he spun, and you can see that the referee at the top got a pretty good spot at it. I mean, he's right at the sticks. It's going to be an important call. The Care 1 instant replay is going to show you right here. He's got contact right about the 51-yard line, but a good spin right there gives him the best situation for that first down. But we're going to see if they're going to measure this. You can see quarterback quick to give it to him, but they are calling a turnover on downs.
Yeah, they're going to call him a little bit short on that one, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, and starting off a good field position. So it's Bobcats' turn now to go ahead and trot the offense out there. Bobcats, they're led by number 11, Darian Franklin. In the backfield, Trenton Hanna. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and have a water break, so we'll go ahead and take a break with the score. Explorer 0, Challengers nothing.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
And we're back here. So halfway through the first quarter here. Explorer 0, Challenger 0. Explorer getting their first taste of the ball. Franklin set in the backfield. Joined by Trenton Hanna. Man in motion is Ortiz. There's a snap. Going to give it to Hanna right up the middle. Picks up a strong 8-yard run on that one.
Paul, what I'm seeing right now is 2 different styles of offense and defense. You're going to see Explorer come in with a big, strong offensive lineman. They're going to come up here with some power football right up the middle, where the Gators, instead of devoting 7 people to stop the run, they had 4.
So that'll bring up about 2nd and 4. Man in motion's Ortiz. There's a snap, a little high for Franklin. Hands off to Hanna, goes around to the left side, then cuts it all the way back around the right. He's going to get that corner. He's up to the 30, he's up to the 25. He gets pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, Connor Smith knocks him out of bounds, but, Hanna does a great job of coming. The Gators had him tackled for behind the line of scrimmage. You're going to see it right here on the instant replay. And then instead of wrapping him up and finishing, he was able to spin back, change direction, and the whole field was open for a gigantic gain by the Bobcats.
Yeah, so that'll be up 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line for the Bobcats. Lined up in a big package formation. Direct snap at number 4. He's going to take it around the right side. He's inside the red. Taken out about the 3-yard line. That was number 4, Fabian Ortiz.
Yeah, that's a powerful running attack, like you said there, Paul. We're going to take another look at this instant replay. I mean, they had 3 backs ready to block for him, and good thing Labdar and I believe that was Dante Mason on the stop there. Let's see what they do here on 1st and goal.
Same formation, but on the left side, there's going to be a little bit of a flag there on that one. Looks like it's going to be offsides.
That'll be our first penalty on the night.
So that'll move them a little bit closer. So the Bobcats knocking on the Gator door right now, looking to kick it in. See if they can go ahead and score here. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now it's going to be at the about the 1.5, 2-yard line. So power package on the left side. Same play, goes up the middle. Oh, looks like he fell just a little bit short.
Yeah, he's just about 5 inches short, Paul. Just about 5 inches short of that score line.
He had a nice little hole there on the left-hand side there, and it looks like he got his feet tangled up with one of the offensive linemen. So now they got Hannah straight back there, and he's just going to go ahead and take a couple steps into the end zone for a touchdown for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Paul, they Explorer very, very organized here on this opening drive. You're going to see this. It's just they put the running back at the quarterback and just let him run it right through. As we talked earlier, Hannah's a big guy, hard to tackle. He has a lot. He's had 3 or 4 carries already in this early game, and it looks like they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, this time they got Ortiz back there. He takes a direct snap. He's going to look for the right-hand side and walk it in for the 2-point conversion. So that'll put the Bobcats up 8-0 with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
So we're back here. 2:32 left, 2:31 left to go here in the first quarter. Bobcats up 8-0 over the Gators. We'll have Jaden Daniel kick it off again. Back deep for the.
Looks like Mason. Yeah, Mason and Bench back deep. Got another whistle before the kick. The Gators might want to try to return this opportunity because there are some opportunities in the kickoff return game.
Yeah, it looks like you got a little jump start there on the kick. Officials weren't quite ready for the kickoff yet, so weren't set up. So we're going to go ahead and run this one more time. So there's a kick, a little high chopper. Oh, it's touched. Looks like it's covered by the Gators there.
Yeah, that actually bounced right over the 1st
and 10 at their own 44.
Paul, this is the formation that they move the ball the best with.
Brought down, big hit there by number 3. Trenton Hanna comes in, lays the lick on him.
Yeah, Hanna's trying to make his presence known early, and he's done so already with a touchdown. But you're going to see Smith running. He's very patient right here, but a big hit by Hanna right at the sticks, which means no gain, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10 here.
Yeah, like you said, Hanna's doing a little bit of both offense and defense, and so we'll restart again, 2nd and 10. There's a snap. There's a quick pitch out to the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of room. He cuts it right back. There's going to be a flag on the play. We'll have to see what that is, but he looks like he got enough for a first down here.
Yeah, that's Nicholas Bench on the carry. I mean, you just got a little motion. You're bringing him around, and they're expecting the ball to go towards the other side. So when it comes back this side, they definitely moving the sticks here, but we did have a flag, Paul.
Yeah, it's going to be brought back there. A little personal foul there on the Bobcats on the block on the outside there. So they're going to go ahead and mark that back off. So that's going to erase that run. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout here at 1:38 left to go in the first quarter. The Bobcats 8, Gators nothing. We'll be right back.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
So welcome back. So just to give you a little heads up here, we do have a little bit of an internet issue, so there might be some buffering. So just hang tight. We're trying to work out the bugs here. So with that being said, also like, comment, and subscribe. Gulf Coast Sports Network. So that looked like it was number 4, Fabian Ortiz. That might have got a little shooken up on that play, so he's walking it off on himself.
You know, Paul, Fabian also plays quarterback too, so that hopefully the young man's okay. You did see his buddy Trenton Hanna come over and pat him on the shoulder, try to get him back into the game as fast as he can, but does bring up second and a long time here, Paul.
Yeah, we're talking about second and about 24 on this one.
Yeah. Passing down?
I would say, but we'll see. There's the snap, low pitch. That's not going to be good there for the Gators there. That's going to be taken and recovered there by number 3. Dante Smith, or excuse me, Dante Mason.
Yeah. Dante Mason's actually their backup quarterback, so that could have been a little trickery. Who knows? But, you know, big play there to actually pick it up and fall on it.
Yeah, so third and really long. They're going to go ahead and the pitch, there's the little pass. You got a man wide open. Oh, overshot him just a little bit. That was a nice play there. He had him wide open.
Yeah, it looked like they're talking to each other. Bench is doing a go, and Mason threw the post. So they were just a little miscommunication, but it looks like it's going to be a fourth down.
Yeah, fourth down, about 20. So not too much punting you see and kicking. The punting and kicking game is not too prevalent at the middle school level. So
sometimes they'll line up in the shotgun and kick it, but
so we're going to see what they do here. So here's the snap. He's going to go ahead and pitch. Double pitch back. He's got his man open again. He's got a nice throw there. Once again, overthrown. It looked like 11 may have slowed up a little bit at the 50-yard line there. And I mean, if he would have kept running down there on that left side there.
Yeah, Paul, you're going to see a great look at this pitch, handoff. He's wide open for the throw and just out of the reach of Nicholas Bench's hands. A big-time play on fourth down. If he would have connected, that would have been 6 up on the scoreboard.
That was 2 plays back-to-back where 11, he was wide open and just a little bit overthrown on him. And Bobcats are going to have to keep that in check because that's going to be a play that I'm sure they're going to use in their pocket. So the Bobcats will take over 1st and 10 at the Gators' 24-yard line. Franklin back in the quarterback position. Holland behind him. Correction, that's Hanna behind him. There's Hanna, gets the snap. He's going to go right up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, gets a spin, picks up about 2-3 on that play.
Well, again, Paul, they hit him behind the line of scrimmage, and he was able to fight back for positive yards. But it does bring up a 2nd and 8.
Man in motion is Holland. There's a snap.
Ball.
The ball's loose. Looks like it was picked up by the Bobcat that was standing right there. Little exchange issue on that play.
Yeah, you're just going to see this instant replay here. Exactly like you call it. There goes the motion, and the ball never gets to him clean. He's able to pick up the ball, but it was on the ground for a millisecond.
It almost looked like Holland didn't even realize he was supposed to get the handoff here. So that'll be the end of the first quarter here at the Hernando County Middle School Championship with the Bobcats 8, the Gators nothing. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. So welcome back, folks. We're going to go ahead and start the second quarter here. Bobcats with a lead up 8-0 over the Gators.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want to see. You want to see a back and forth game, some opportunities on each side. I mean, this has been an exciting first quarter, and they're in their powerful running offense here. Hopefully, our Mr. Ortiz is feeling better and can join us in the game here soon. But I'm excited to see what we do here in the second quarter here.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Bobcats. Got Hannah lined up in that power formation. He's going to take it to the right. Breaks a couple tackles, gets close to the first down. He's about maybe a yard short, so that'll be 4th and 1 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, the difference in that run and the previous runs is this run, he does not get hit behind the line of scrimmage, so he's going to get space. Right here, there's space, and that's how he gets going, and that's harder to bring him down when he's going.
There's a quick snap there. Hampton's going to go ahead and take it up the middle again. He's got enough for the first down and more. That'll bring it inside the 10-yard line. Let's take it down to about the 8. And we got a little late flag there, maybe some extracurricular activity.
Yeah, it looks like we got a man down there for the Gators, and there's a flag down and a man down, so they're going to tend to him and make sure he's okay. But it did look like the tackles were made there by the linebackers, waiting for the white hat to give us the official.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Bobcats there. So it turns the positive into a negative. Dave, my big beef, you know it, penalties.
Especially in a championship game, you should see the least amount of penalties in the championship game, and that's a big one right there, that close, knocking on the door of the goal line there. So
particularly, penalties that you can control, like that kind of stuff. So that'll bring up I don't know if they're going to make it a 1st and 10 or a 1st and goal back at the 24. Looks like they're saying it's 1st and 10 at the 24 instead of the 1st and goal at the 24. So there's a direct snap again to Hannah. He's going to go ahead around the left side. Got a good block out there. He's got a little daylight. He's down to the 5. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yeah, the Gators just lost contain. That's the second time that they've lost contain, and Hannah's able to figure it out. We're going to see exactly what we're talking about here. As he takes this, there's no one between him and the sideline. That means they lost contain, and Hannah's able to just jog it in for some quick points.
There was a nice block on the outside there, too, that freed him up there. So the Bobcats will go ahead up and line up for 2. Once again in that power formation. They're going to switch there. They're going to put Hannah back up on the line and put number 7, Holland, trying to fight for it, but the Gators go ahead and hold them up. Big tackle there by number 62.
Yeah, these point after touchdowns points are important. I mean, that makes it even more challenging to get if they go up 16 rather than 14.
Yeah, it was Easton Hawkins on the big stop there for the Gators, so that'll make it 14-0 for the Bobcats. 7-11 here left to go in the first half.
They had 8 on the first touchdown, and then they just scored 6.
So the Bobcats will go ahead and line it up once again. We're going to see if they go ahead on that little squib kick kind of thing that they did last time. that thing was bouncing around there, but it was a nice recovery there by Weaver on the return. So let's see what the Bobcats going to do. Here's Daniel. Goes ahead and tops it once again, and we got a little bit of a flag here. I do believe it's offside. It's going to be on the Gators.
Weaver though on the catch again, so Weaver's ready to go. Be it alert. His knee probably did hit the ground, but no problem because it is a flag and a whistle. See another kick here.
So they're going to go ahead and move them up 5 yards, up to the 45, and have them do the re-kick here.
You know, my suspicion is Daniel probably has a pretty good foot. Now, we haven't seen it yet because he's been asked to kick it 10 to 12, 15 yards, but looking at him, I'm guessing he could probably kick that thing over some people's head.
So here we go again, immediately taken down there. Nice catch there by Farrell, brings it right straight down. Well, Daniel, that opening kickoff, he had a pretty good opening kickoff that went out there to Mason, I believe it was, and, you know, he kneeled it down. So I think the Bobcats are trying to get a little bit of action on their end there to where maybe the ball might bounce off one of their the Gator guy and get possession again. And
yes, still some time on the time of possession. You're absolutely right. Well, 7-11, you were going to expect to see the Gators answer here, and we saw some receivers get open. So be interested to see if coach decides to put it back in the air or if they're going to stick to their running game.
the Labdar definitely has an arm, so he can definitely throw it downfield. So there's the snap. He's looking to the left, fires it out a little bit wide there on 11. Incomplete.
Yeah, they're just off, just a little bit off on the wrong page right now. And earlier we could have talked about obviously the old cliche of football is a game of inches. We saw it in the first opening drive when they were short by about 2 inches for the first down and just missing right there on a few more inches on that out route. But to bring up 2nd and 10, Paul.
So the Gators down 14, a little bit in a hole here. They have decent field position. They're at their own 44-yard line. They have the ability to go ahead and make that move there, that throw downfield, but they just have not connected tonight. So there's a snap left. There's going to take it himself. He's going to look around the left side. He's got a little bit of a hole open. He picks up about maybe 3, taken out of bounds.
Labdar does a really good job of getting behind his lead blockers. And there was Mason as he would just followed right behind him. Wasn't trying to outrun anyone, just followed the protection there and picked up a few yards. And now it brings up 3rd and 7.
Nice stop there by Toppin and knock him out of bounds. So 3rd and long situation for the Gators. They're going to split 3 to the right.
Down a little bit. There you go.
Ooh.
Bobcats got a little bit of a jump, a little
Yeah.
early go on that play, so that'll give them 3-5.
But you do see that at the beginning of the first quarter, Explorer was devoting 6 and 7 guys on the line of scrimmage, and now they got 4. Most likely because they have seen the ball also in the air.
So that'll bring up 3rd down and 3. A lot more manageable for the Gators there. Labdar Marzon in the backfield. There's the snap. Labdar looking to the right. Heavy pressure comes in. Still fighting. He still breaks off a couple tackles. Still looking downfield. Oh, throws it right past his receiver, number 3, Mason, who was wide open.
It looked like Mason was coming in to block for Jake Labdar as he was. Yeah, you're going to see Labdar. He goes with the quarterback draw, keeps fighting. There, here comes Mason, and Labdar had the fortitude to have his eyes downfield and try to make something into nothing, but just off the page again. So they'll bring up 4th down, but we're going to take a commercial break before we return.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Hey there! Have you heard about Ron Schuster Pest Control? They've been serving the Nature Coast since 1983 and are experts in keeping your home and lawn pest-free. Give them a call at 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
So we're back here. Gators got the ball. 4th and 3 to go.
Big down, Paul. Big down.
There's a snap. They're looking to the right. Heavy pressure on the right. Immediately brought down by Fabian Ortiz. I guess he's feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, he must be feeling a lot better. He came off the edge unblocked and able. I don't think Labdar saw him because by the time Labdar turned to the left, it was too late and Ortiz was there. Big defensive play for the Bobcats.
Yeah, that'll be a turnover there at downs. And yeah, like you said, I don't think Labdar saw him neither. He came off that right edge. He was, Labdar was focused on the right side of the field when he turned and he saw him, and it was lights out there for Labdar. So 1st and 10, good field position for the Bobcats. They're at the Gator 43, correction. There's a snap. There's the handoff to Hanna. He's going to go to the right. He's got some daylight. He's out to the 20, out to 10, 5. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yeah.
But we do got a penalty on the field, though. There is a flag.
There is a flag right at the line of scrimmage, or just on the other side of the line of scrimmage. You're going to see, though, right here, they found something here with number 3, Tron over here, as he breaks the contain again and able just to outrun the Gators defense. But there was a flag, and we're going to see what it is exactly right now, Paul. What do you think it is?
Yeah, it's illegal use of hands on that play there on the offense there. So that's going to bring them back. That's going to erase the touchdown. So interior lineman got a little handsy on that one, and turns a touchdown to a 1st and 15.
17, yeah. Well,
Tell you what, Bobcats are getting open on those edges there.
Yeah.
Here's a snap. They're going to go again to Hanna. Hanna doesn't break the one tackle in the backfield. Gets taken down there by number 7 for the Gators, Delmont.
Yeah, looked like Delmont and Labdar teamwork that there together. But Bobcats are making it known. They want to give the ball to Hanna, number 3 Hanna, and he's done some great things with it early in this contest, and they're going to talk it over here with 3rd and a while. Why don't we take a commercial break, Paul?
All right. So they're going to go ahead and Bobcats will have the ball at their own 49, 2nd and 17. There's a snap. Quick pass out to the right. Oh, a little bit high. That was intended for Holland.
That might be the first pass we've seen by the Bobcats, putting it in the air. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
and
it is.
you know, good pass by the quarterback. I mean, the receiver did get 2 hands on it, little above his head.
Well, you know what they always say. You know, if you can touch the ball, you should be catching the ball, right?
That's what my coach always said. But easier said sometimes.
That's right. So that'll be 3rd and 17 now. They got 2 receivers on the right, 2 on the left. There's the snap. Quick pass over the middle. He's got his man. That's Phil Liberty. Nice pickup there.
Yeah, they just attack in the middle there on the quick post, and you're going to see it right here. The Gators nearly get pressure on him. I mean, they're bringing the house, and the ball gets out of his hand in the middle. Labdar's behind, but able to make the tackle. What's going to bring up a very important 4th down in about 5, Abe. Paul.
No problem, John. There's the snap. Heavy pressure. Oh, picking up big time. Nice hit there by number 52.
I think that's Lemire.
Yeah, that's Boylan on that one. Boylan, big, heavy hit there on the quarterback.
Yeah, you know, the Gators are showing some life right now with this last set of pressure, and you know, you just think about that run that was called back, that touchdown that was called back, and how there's been a little momentum shift, and the coaches for Challenger are definitely wanting to take advantage of that now on the offensive side of the ball. Hopefully the young man that just got tackled is going to be okay. Well, they tend to him. We will take a break.
So we're back here, 4:12 left to go here in the first half. Bobcats up 14-0 over the Gators. It appeared that Darian Franklin was okay on that. He got up and walked off from his own. Probably got a little wind knocked out of him, but that was a big hit there by Boylan on that play. So, but it'll be a turnover on down, so the Gators will have it in good field position. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. So they're going to have to have an opportunity to strike here, and I think you definitely want to get some points on the board before the half. So there's a snap, the handoff to Marzon. Marzon tries to get up the middle, just gets past the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard on that play.
And Marzan was able to establish himself the first time they met. Marzan ran very well the last time that these two teams played each other, and they have not established him yet tonight. So they're going to want to try to do that because he had a lot of success, and he was able to eat some clock and keep the ball out of number 3, Hannah's hands, and that's exactly what the Gators going to need from this point forward if they want to contend for this championship.
Carrillo on that last stop there in Marzon. So he's 2nd and about 9.5. There's the handoff again to Marzon. Marzon finds his way up the middle. Oh, looks like the ball might be loose, but he got back on it.
Oh
no, they're going to say that the Bobcats are covered. Yeah, definitely on that play. There was a fumble.
Yeah, you just got to have 2 hands on it when you're running into defense like this. Right there's one hand as he's trying to break out to the side, and coaches will tell you when you're running into the city you have 2 hands, and when you have running in the country you have 1, and that was definitely the city if you know what I'm saying here.
Yeah, you don't definitely want to go ahead and start floating that thing around when you got some boys. There was a nice tackle there too. He went and grabbed that ball and popped it right out. So 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 45. There's a snap, goes right to Hannah. Hannah's going to go around the right side. He's got some moves. Steps out about the 40, but not after a pickup of about 14 yards on that play. Actually, you're going to say he went out about the 42. So 12-yard pickup there for Hannah.
And that has been their best play, just getting Hannah to the left and to the right, and he just ran out of sideline there, or else it would have been another foot race.
I mean, Hannah's got the speed, so if he gets out there to the edge, it's going to be lights out for the Gators. They're going to, like you said, they're going to have to do something to contain him onto the inside. So
they're attacking it again.
And there he goes again to the right-hand side. Picks up about 10 here. Be another first down for the Bobcats. So it's going to be the Trenton Hannah show tonight, it looks like, for the Bobcats.
Okay, Coach Newby said that that was their game plan, to come in here and establish him tonight, early and often, and see how he does for the rest of the game. But we've got 3 minutes to go in this first half of the championship game, and he's looking like one of the best players out there.
So this time they got Ortiz lined up. He gets the snap. He's going to go up the middle. Going to try to fight for a couple yards, maybe pick up 1.5 yards, 2 yards, and that brings it up about to a 30. Taken down by a host of Gators on that one.
The Gators are really strong on the interior of that defense. So running through the middle is one of their tough areas. It's the outsides that are giving them trouble for the Gators, and it's where the Bobcats are putting points up on the board.
So it looks like you got about 2nd and 8. There's a snap. Quick pitch to Holland. Holland goes ahead and cuts it up the middle. Goes around to the right side. He's got a little daylight. Nice block out there. He's down to the 5. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yeah, Paul, they attacked the out in, and they're picking on the right side of that offense, or the left side of the defense, however you want to look at it. Motion, number 7, toss. Good block by number 4. He has people blocking downfield, and he's just able to outrun the Gators defense.
Yeah, they keep running it up the middle, then they're punching an hour on the outside, and I think the Gators are collapsing a lot in the middle there. So there, looks like they get a little head start on that one, a little false start, so that's going to walk them back a little bit. So we'll go ahead and try this one again. So the Bobcats up 20-0 here with 2:14. Looking to add 2 more here. So they break away that power formation. They put Franklin back in the backfield. Standard position quarterback. Ortiz to his right. There's a snap. He's looking. He's rolling to the right. He's got a couple men open. He floats it up there to Holland. Oh, just through his hands.
An acrobatic diving catch. It looked like he had it, Paul. I thought he had it. He did a summer roll and everything. And somewhere between that last rotation is when the ball skipped out on the turf there. But you're going to see it. Great rollout by the quarterback. Tosses the ball up in air, and boom, there he goes. And somewhere right there at the end it comes out. But that'll bring our score 20-0 in favor of the Explorer Bobcats. But there's still enough time for the Gators to get on the board, and it's very important that they do for the rest of this championship game. Looks like Bench is back deep and Mason is back deep. And they have Mr. Weaver there in the middle, who's been an effective player on this special teams.
So there's Daniels. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Didn't even go 10 yards yet. It did now. Oh, wait a minute now. Looks like they might have gotten that ball back. They did. Wow, the Gators are standing around there looking at the ball. You got to get on that ball. It doesn't matter if it's going to go 10 or not. You be in the receiving team, you got to get on it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to go 10 yards at all, and everybody's just kind of waiting as it takes an Explorer bounce, and it goes 10 yards and 2 inches. And the only people ready to fall on that ball just happen to be the Bobcats. So that's going to put out this Gator defense one more time in this second quarter.
So a lucky bounce there for the Bobcats. Nice recovery there just past the midfield stripe. 1st and 10 with 2:14. They're looking to capitalize on this first half here.
Well, Gators look like they're bringing some pressure here.
There's the pass on the right-hand side. A nice little cutback there. It's Holland. Nope, that's correction. That's Hannah.
Yeah. Hannah, if he's not running it, he's catching it. So, he just did a quick out and was trying to get loose, but the Gators were there in coverage. Does bring up second and short. Good throw, good catch. So now the Bobcats went from strictly running to now they've thrown 3 or 4 passes and they've had some good catches here.
So second and about 2.5, 3 yards we'll call.
Oh, got a little lean.
Snap. Run right up the middle. That's Fabian Ortiz. Oh, big pop there at the end, but he gets up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, it's a big first down. It's going to keep the clock ticking.
Take it down there by, looks like Marzon maybe. So the clock's going to keep rolling after the set of the chains. 1st and 10 at the 30. Bobcats rolling. And looks like they're going to take a timeout. So 1:47 left here in the first half. Bobcats marching down the field with a 20-0 lead. I mean, Dave, the Gators got to make a stop here. You don't want them to get so dejected.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see in the top corner, the rushing yards for Explorers over 142 already. And they do have 22 yards in the air, but they have had the time of possession. They've won that fight with that onside kick and the fumble recovery, and they have definitely had a ton of yards this first half. Where I think the Gators have less than 10 total yards of offense, and you can say that because of the time of possession. You can say that because of the flowing defense, and that's the difference in the ball game. One team's offense is here, and the other team's offense is just missing by inches here.
Yeah, the Gators had a couple chances out there, on those little
definitely.
plays there, the little flea flicker plays that little overshot the receivers there. So the Bobcats 1st and 10 at the 30, 1:47 left to go in the half. Frankie getting the play from the sidelines. There's a snap. He looks to the left, goes out to Hannah. Hannah makes a move to the left. Absolutely takes that guy out. He goes to the 10. He's down to the 5. Touchdown, Hannah. And the Bobcats up again, 26-0. That was a beautiful play there by Hannah. Nice little fake there. Had the cornerback just laying on the ground, smacking the ground.
That's just a quick screen right there to the wide receiver, and he's able to make one guy miss and outrun the rest as he breaks to the sideline. Hannah absolutely loves the sideline, and it has taken him to the end zone at least 3 times so far.
He's got a lot of speed, and it's on display tonight. So high school coaches taking a look at him, I get.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we go for the 2-point conversion. He's going to throw it up in the end zone. A little jump ball, but we do have a flag on the play.
Yeah, that's good coverage there. That's good coverage by Dante Mason. Able to tip the ball. You're just going to see him right here. There, he's in the pocket. All right, I love that they're able to throw this ball. The quarterback looks, throws it up, and in the pocket, tip ball, and knocks it down.
Yeah, they're going to call offensive pass interference on that, so the Gators will go ahead and decline that. And so it'll be 26-0 here. $1:38 left to go.
And I'm sure Coach talked to the young men on the sideline and said, if it's short, fine, but you have to be ready to jump on that thing. If it's 9 yards, 9.5 yards, you have to be ready.
I think at this point, you don't even worry about the ball going deep, and if you do, you have 2 men back. But, you got to get maybe one more guy up there. Maybe bring these guys that are lined up, about 5 yards behind these guys, bring them up a little bit more. So Daniels will go ahead and kick it off. Looks like he's going to do it again to the right. Bounced. They're looking at the ball.
Yes, live ball. It's not like a punt. It's a kickoff. So you have to get on that as soon as you see it. And Labdar was able to hand it to the referee for the Gators. And now they got the ball at the 50-yard line. And they still have plenty of time. And you're looking at 90 seconds. You have timeouts if you need them. And the the arm that Labdar has and the receivers that he has was the difference in the first game. We're going to see if they can wake that up and kind of channel that spirit here and try to get the ball downfield.
Well, they definitely got to go ahead and get a little bit of something going here. They can't just go in, if they can get in, some positive yardage here. Hopefully they can maybe score, get some points on the board, go in, regroup.
Down a little bit.
Oh, 3 yards.
There you go. So we get 5 on that one.
And no time off the clock as well. That's a double win if you're a Gator.
Yeah, Josiah Chapman is trying to get a little bit of a head start in that play there. So it'll be 1st and 5 at the 45 for the Gators. So man in motion. There's the snap. The handoff goes to Marzon. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and you saw Marzon there that time. He had 2 hands on the ball, squeezing that thing as hard as he could.
Nicholas Carrillo on the tackle there. That'll bring up 2nd and 5.
And the clock is ticking.
You think you maybe want to have a little more sense of urgency, here. I mean, they do have 2 timeouts, down to 50 seconds left to go.
Got to get something going in the air here.
Nope. False start here on the outside. Well, at this point, the Gators got more problems than a math textbook, Dave. So, what can they do to fix this?
Well, they got to make sure that those defensive ends are not coming free right off the line of scrimmage. We just saw Liam Toppin, number 88 for the Bobcats, come in, and he almost beat the running back to the ball. So you got to make sure you take care of that. But let's go ahead and have a commercial break and finish off this first half of play.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
All right, we're back here. We got 2nd down at 11 for the Gators, down 26-0. Just looking for a little something, to hang their hat on. There's still another whole half to play, so it's not like they're out of this ball game, but they got to get things right and right the ship here. And like I said, even if you just get some positive yardage here on this drive, just a little something to get your mind right going into halftime. So. Here's a snap, handoff to Marzon again. A double reverse there. Goes up the number 1 around, and that's
Smith. Room.
Brings it up to the 40, up to the 40, correction, the 37-yard line. Clock is still ticking, though.
Yeah, he didn't quite get out of bounds fully.
Nope, they did stop it for the movement of the change.
Okay. Yeah, that was just a quick reverse. I mean, we handed it off to Marzan. Marzan handed it off to Smith, and Smith's able to be patient enough and follow his blockers for a big gain there and a first down. Now the clock's wound back up and going.
They're going to use their final timeout here with 29 seconds left.
Yeah, 29 seconds to go, and they're where are they at, Abe or Paul? They're about the
37-yard line.
So 37 yards between them and the end zone. You have 2 guys that can throw the ball in Labdar and Mason, and both of them have nearly worked. Both of those plays have nearly worked. But the Bobcats are not easy. I mean, they got the safety in the middle of the field. They got the Hannah kid, number 3, on the whole other side, on the strong side. And, those 2 are trying to cover the deep halves. And you still got pressure coming in, so you got the block. So I'm excited to see what the Gators put together here. I do see Nicholas Bench, number 11, who they've been trying to get the ball to. He's on our near side here.
Yeah, he'll be covered by Hannah, so that'll be a good matchup there. So there's the man in motion. There's the snap. Little throwback. Oh, heavy pressure. He's going to the left. He's looking to throw. He's just going to throw it out of bounds.
Well,
and that's going to be a flag because he didn't get it back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to march him back.
The play was intended for him to bring the ball towards the viewers, and because of the pressure, he had to stop and change directions. And then the only person he had in the route was the quarterback, so he decided to throw it away. But like you said, Paul, he did not get it to the line of scrimmage, which is gonna really eat up that 37 yards that they were trying to get to, and make it.
I think at this point, if you're the Gators, just 22 seconds left, you're out of timeouts. Just go ahead and do a nice little run, let the clock run out, let it be, go back into halftime, talk it over, and come out with just come out with a new attitude in the second half here. And the biggest thing is, we've mentioned it multiple times, is that, hey, it all starts with the kickoff. They gotta, that's the focus that they need to have is, listen, when they kick the ball, it's a live ball. Get on that ball. Doesn't matter if it goes 10 yards or not. So.
Yeah, it looked like the white hat and the coach staff were just getting some things clarified.
So second and very long here.
All right.
There's a snap. He's looking to the right. Now he goes back to the left. He's rolling to the left, gets flushed out. Trying to get out of bounds, gets back to the original line of scrimmage there with 13 seconds left.
Pretty smart decision there by Labdar, who wanted to throw the ball deep, but saw all that grass in front of him. Was pursued by number 75 for the Bobcats, Mr. Chapman, on the pursuit. And Chapman looked like he could run. He was flying after Labdar. And Labdar said, "I'm not taking this. I'm just going to run it, pick up some important yards, and give him a chance here for a potential Hail Mary."
You got one of them big nose guards taking him down, chasing him down like that. That's pretty good there. So it'll be 3rd and 11. There's a snap, little low. Heavy pressure, just dumps it though. Quick short. Number 77, it looks like, number Ja'Kai Smith.
Yeah, Ja'Kai was just as fast as Chapman, and they were just trying. I mean, that's a very big, strong, fast set of defensive linemen there, the duo, and probably a big part of the success that they're having tonight on the defensive side of the ball for the Bobcats.
So with 9 seconds left, it's going to be 4th and 11.
Well, they did bring in number 88, Zach Muser, in for this play, and he's a tall, fast kid that has won a couple jump balls earlier in the season, and see if he goes down the middle here from the tight end position.
There you go. Perfect.
There's a snap. Labdar looking again, pressure. Gets it off, incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs with 4 seconds left.
Yeah, Labdar flushed out of the pocket and unable to set his feet, loses all the power from his legs, unable to get it to the wide receiver. So there's several things going on there. It starts with protection, and most championship teams have exactly what they need up front, and either you have it or you don't, and sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. But whatever the problem is for the Gators, it has to get fixed here in the next 4.5 seconds. Not in the next 4.5 seconds, but at halftime.
Right. That was Ja'Kai Smith with the heavy pressure again on Labdar. So we'll see what the Bobcats want to do. If they're just going to play it safe, or they're going to go ahead with a strike here. There's a snap. He's looking. They're going to go ahead and try to make a strike. Franklin gets taken down after about a pickup of about 4. So that'll do it for the first half. Big performance there by the Bobcats here. So after 1 half of play here at the Hernando County Middle School Championship game, you have the Explorer Bobcats 26, the Challenger Gators 0.
Thank you very much, Paul and Dave. One half of football is in the books, and Explorer came out firing tonight. Challenger's going to look to try to get things back going in the second half. Explorer's going to try to put it away. This is the middle school championship football game. We're at halftime, and we're going to present to you a replay of the Nature Coast 2024 homecoming ceremony. So enjoy that, and then we'll be back for the second half of football.
Coming court. Our first homecoming court couple representing the freshman class are Dariana Judd and Mark Earls. Dariana is the daughter of Courtney Judd and little sister to Deontay Judd. She plays volleyball for the Lady Sharks as well as travel ball for Team Steel. Dariana is currently the treasurer for the freshman class. She started her freshman year with an outstanding GPA of 3.8. Her favorite subject is history. Her only words were, "Life is short, so don't waste your life on unnecessary things and love fam." Mark is the son of Tara and Eric Earls. He is a member of student government and currently the president of the freshman class. Mark entered high school with a GPA of 4.31. He plays JV and varsity football. In the future, he would like to attend the University of Florida to study business and finance. He would like to create a successful business after graduating from college. He would like to thank his close friends for always pushing him toward his best self. Ladies and gentlemen, from the freshman class, Dariana Judd and Mark Earls. Our next homecoming court representing the sophomore class is Olivia Martinez and Vincenti Suska. Olivia is the daughter of Leah and Chris Martinez. She spends her time focusing on school as it's her main priority right now. She has highest honors and maintains straight A's. Her dream is to attend Florida State University and is passionate to get a business degree and eventually become an interior designer. When she is not focusing on academics, she enjoys volunteering in the community, traveling, and hanging out with friends. She would like to thank her family who always pushed her to be her best self and her best friends Kirsten and Adriana for showing her what real friendship is. Vincenti is the son of Lisa and Vinny Suska. Vincenti is an honor student at Nature Coast and has been enrolled in advanced placement courses. He also plays football and is on the weightlifting team. He also stated that he's a professional eater. Outside of school, Vincenti enjoys working out. His goal for the future is to go to college and then make loads of money to support his wife and 10 kids. Also representing the sophomore class, our next couple is Lillian Frazier and Gio Garcia. Lillian is the daughter of Andrea and Jeffrey Frazier. She is a straight A student and a member of the Junior Beta Club. She has won many awards over the last 6 years for her professional chalk art. After graduation, Lillian plans to attend college with the aspiration of becoming an architectural engineer. Gio is the son of Pamela and Gilberto Garcia. He is an active participant in athletics at Nature Coast through weightlifting, football, and track and field. In school, Gio has excelled academically and mathematics. After graduation, he would like to attend college to become an aerospace engineer. Outside of school, Gio enjoys hanging with his friends. Gio's family recently gained an angel when his grandmother passed away. He would like to share that he is continuing to work hard in school and athletics for her. Ladies and gentlemen, your sophomore homecoming class, Olivia Martinez, Vincenti Suska, Lillian Frazier, and Gio Garcia. Our next homecoming court couple is representing the junior class. It's Athena Brown and Jacob Maury. Athena has been playing softball for NCT since her freshman year, as well as flag football. She is a member of the National Honor Society. Athena would like the opportunity to play softball in college. In college, she would like to major in business and then open her own salon upon graduation. She wants to thank her mom and her dad for always being supportive and showing up to everything, along with Madeline D.E. Petrollo for always believing in her no matter what. She also wants to thank her friends for always having her back throughout everything and lifting her up. After high school, Jacob Maury would like to attend the Miami Culinary Institute. His dream is to travel the world as a chef. He would love to end up in Italy as his final culinary destination. He would like to thank his parents for always being there for him and always doing the best that they can. He would like to thank his entire family for supporting him and pushing him to be the best version of himself. Also representing the junior class, our next couple is Liliana Robles and Avion Jackson. Liliana is the daughter of Jessica Hernandez and Jose Robles. She is the current president of the junior class for student government and the secretary of National Honor Society. She is in her second year of being on the girls' weightlifting team and wishes to attend UF for a degree in business so that she can pursue her dreams of running her own business. Avion is the son of Natalie Koo and Aaron Jackson. His dad has been his motivation his whole life and motivates him to keep going every single day. His lifelong dream is to one day be able to support his mom without her having worries anymore. And our final junior homecoming court couple representatives are Riley Norman and Dakari Walls. Riley is the daughter of Kelly and Dwayne Norman. She is a member of the varsity cheer team and loves all her teammates. After high school, she plans on going to college to get a medical degree and eventually own a med spa. She would like to thank her parents, her sister Madison, and her best friends for always supporting and being there for her. She would like to give all the praise and glory to God for getting her where she is today. Dakari likes to consider himself a nonchalant dreadhead and has a vibrant personality. He wants to attend the University of Central Florida and become a knight. In his free time, you can usually catch him trolling people with his best buds. He'd like to give thanks to all his friends, family, and teachers who helped him become the person he is today. And he'd like to let everyone know God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, your junior homecoming corps. Our next homecoming court is representing the senior class. First up, it's Sky Verosic and Omar Zayas. Sky Verosic is the daughter of Star and John and proud big sister of Lucas. Sky is the Secretary of Student Government for the senior class, historian of National Honor Society, a member of the Shark Impact Club, Beta Club, Stand, and plays on girls' varsity basketball team. During her time in Nature Coast, she wrote a children's book titled Beautiful You. Sky attends to plan the University of South Florida and major in communications. She aspires to be a sports broadcaster or news anchor. Sky would also like to thank her graduating class for the honor of representing them for 4 years on homecoming court. Omar Zayas is the son of Edna Madera. He would like to thank his high school classmates for the honor of representing them. He hasn't been at NCT for a long time, but in the short time he has, the students and teachers have made a big impact on him in this new chapter of life. For those who know him, you know he has great character and an infectious sense of humor. Our next homecoming court couple also representing the senior class. It's Kendall Colas and Gavin Piliores. Kendall Colas is the daughter of Denise Bresser and Marcus Colas. She is a member of the varsity cheerleading squad and current president of the senior class. While juggling cheer and a job, she continues to maintain a GPA of 4.3. Kendall enjoys making films and recently won first place in the world's largest high school film festival hosted in New York City. After high school, she plans to attend college and later attend flight school to become a pilot. Kendall would like to thank her family and best friend Mariana for always supporting her. Gavin Piliores plays on the varsity football team. He also spends time outside of school boxing. His favorite sparring partner, his father. After high school, he plans to attend culinary and business school, and in the future, he would like to start his own chain restaurant. He would like to give a shout out to his mom, dad, sister, and grandparents, as they are all the people who have always been there for him throughout his entire life. Also representing the senior class, our next couple is Samantha Galvin and Gianni Labdar. Samantha is a dedicated senior, known for her kindness and her strong connections with those around her. She's the daughter of Samuel Galvin and Dolores Jaquez. In her free time, Samantha loves spending time with her boyfriend, Zion Merriweather, and running her own lash business. After graduation, she plans to go to college and pursue a career as a nerve technician. Tonight, Samantha wants to express her heartfelt appreciation to her parents and her little sisters for always supporting her. Gianni Labdar plans to attend the University of Central Florida after graduation. In his free time, you'll probably find him with his buddies watching sports, working, or getting tattoos. He would also like to thank his family for helping him become who he is today, and he would like to thank God for guiding him and giving him strength. And our final senior homecoming court representatives tonight are Ava Podolsky and Jackson Hoyt. Ava is the daughter of Holly and Thomas Podolsky. Ava has been a member of the Nature Coast girls soccer team for the last 3 years. When she is not playing soccer or working on her academics, she loves to travel. Upon graduation, Ava plans to attend the University of Tampa to pursue a degree in psychology. Jackson is the son of Kelly and Richard Hoyt and has a younger sister, Peyton. He is a third-year varsity quarterback on the Nature Coast football team. Jackson also excels academically with a current GPA of 4.3. After high school, he will be traveling to Gainesville as he is committed to the University of Florida to play baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, a hand for all of your 2024-25 homecoming court. However, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event. If the seniors could please step forward. And now, the much anticipated moment of the night. Please give a big round of applause as we present to you your 2024-2025 Homecoming King and Queen. Your 2024 Homecoming Queen is Sky Velocity. And your 2024 Homecoming King is Gianni Labdar.
We hope you enjoyed the halftime presentation. We're now back to live action, so let's take it back up to the booth with Paul Smith and Dave Barrett. Take it away, boys.
Well, thank you very much, Will. And we're fixing to start the second half of this Hernando County Middle School Championship game with the Explorer Bobcats up 26-0 over the Challenger Gators. So, Dave, well, Bobcats are going to get the ball to start the second half, so that's not a good thing for the Gators. But, you know, the good part about it is that the Gators defense can stand tall here, make a stop here, get the ball back, and get a little something going. So we'll see what happened here at halftime, see if the coaches lit a fire up underneath them. So,
yeah, I expect an onside kick here by Paul Critty. And there it is. Oh, he touched it. Now, the question is,
did he?
They're not going to let you advance that, it looks like, because they're stopping him at the 45-yard line. But it does look like a Gator turnover here. We're going to see Paul Critty's going to get a great onside right in between the two Bobcat defenders. And Labdar puts that hand out there and able to recover it. There is no Jumbotron. You cannot see if it went a full 10 yards. It was close enough. They're giving the first down, and I'm okay with that. Let's play ball.
That definitely went. He touched it right at the 50. So we do have a flag out there. So We're going to see what the flag is out.
Well, there was no one over there except
Yeah.
for some Explorer players.
Looks like another unsportsmanlike conduct, perhaps, maybe on the Gators over there. So
On the Bobcats or the Gators?
Or excuse me, on the Bobcats.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, because it's going to give them more yards and it's still first down. So here we go.
Yeah, they're gonna start off with great field position here. So maybe that little talk at halftime, they got a little pumped up. The Bobcats were a little bit of standing around watching the ball instead of going and attacking on that one there. So
the tale of two halves. I mean, we could definitely see that it is a championship game, but we know that the Gators are capable of putting up points. They've done it all season. Let's see what we have here on this first down of the second half.
So, man in motion. Labrador drops the ball. He looks, picks it up, going to the right, trying to make something out of nothing. Picks up about 4 yards on the drop ball there.
It just looked like he lost the ball, and there was no pressure by the Bobcats there. Labrador was surprised he wasn't getting pummeled like he did in the first half, and able to secure the ball and get a yard or two before being brought down for 2nd and 5 here.
Yeah, 2nd and 5, taken down there by Hunter Ledger on that play for the Bobcats. So again, Gators looking to capitalize on some really great field position here to start the second half. Man in motion, Mason. There's the snap. He dropped the ball again.
Just another failed exchange, and you can't have a failed exchange in this very important drive right now. Like, everything's working for you. You got the onside, you got the big penalty, you got them on their heels, and now you cannot self-destruct. You got to do the simple things, the little things, like get the snap and then make your read. But it's still 2-down territory here, and they still have an opportunity to move the chains.
Yeah, like you said, they had everything going their way. They got the recovery of the onside. They got the extra 15 yards on the penalty, and 2 plays in a row now. It's self-imploded. So it's 3rd and 5 for the Gators. Back there in the center. Gets the snap clean this time. A little bit of pressure. Fires it off to the left-hand side. A little tight over there.
A lot of contact. A lot of contact but while the ball was in the air, but no flag whatsoever. The Gators did have a man open in the flats. You're going to see it right here. Labrador had a choice as he rolls out to the top of your screen. He has 11, Nicky Bench, and then right there's the contact. But he did make a play on the ball. So you could say that the contact was not really initiated by a defensive player. But regardless, there's no flag on the play. It's 4th down and a 6, it appears.
Yeah, it was looks like Darian Franklin on the coverage on that play. So, all right, so the Gators got an opportunity here, 4th down here. Let's see if they can go ahead and convert. There's the pitch, low pitch. He's going to go ahead and just fall on the ball there and give up about 10 yards and turn the ball right back over to the Bobcats. So all the good fortune that they had to start this second half just went by the wayside here. So.
Well, now the defense will have to have an opportunity to prove that they got their act together as well, and we'll get to see what happens with the Bobcats as they respond.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 34-yard line. They got to reset the chains. They're setting the chains up the wrong way. And there's the penalty. Looks like it's going to be a false start on the Bobcats there, so that'll move them back 5. So they set the chains right now. Move them back 5. So 1st and 15 for the Bobcats to start the second half.
Well, it looked like the Gators are trying to stop this run. I mean, you see a lot of people there, right there in the box. So the inside backers are really close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they only got the safety about 5 yards off the line of scrimmage. So there's a snap. There's the handoff right to Hannah. Hannah goes around to the right side, jumps over a man, jumps over another man. He's up to the 40, 30, 20, 50, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bobcats. That is a weapon, Dave. That is a weapon.
Yes, and that weapon loves to go to the sideline and outrun everyone. You're going to see it right here. I mean, he does exactly what he told you. He goes off tackle, makes a quick break, and then just hurdles some people. And one guy to beat, able to go over the top and outrun the defensive lineman who was in pursuit. And as you mentioned, he is a weapon. He can catch, he can throw, he can run, and he's big and he can tackle. So Mr. Hanna is doing a great job being established by Coach Newby already, and making his presence felt early, which brings their rushing total to nearly 200 yards in this game.
So Bobcats go for 2. Franklin throws across the middle to Holland. Nice catch there for the 2-point conversion to make it 34-0 Bobcats.
Devontae Holland just reaching out, catching it. He was the one that went for the acrobatic catch in the first half, and you're going to see it here. He's full extension on this catch and able to catch it with his hands, bring it to his body, establish his feet in the ground, and wow, what a good catch. Good throw, good catch. Pretty good coverage, too, if I'm being honest. I mean, the corner was in his back pocket. And
just did a little skinny post right there, but like you said, a great catch there by Holland there. And like you said, he went and attacked the ball. You know,
Yep.
that's a Saturday, Sunday kind of mentality right there. You got to go attack the ball with your hands. Don't let the ball come to you. You go get the ball. So.
Well, in a championship game, you expect to see explosive players on each side of the ball, and we're definitely seeing some of that. And we're just seeing the Gators. The Gators have it. They're just missing by inches here, more than one. So let's see if they can respond here.
So Daniel will go ahead and try this kick again. And it's going to be an offsides there on the Bobcat kicking team. They got a little bit of a head start.
And that is one of the tougher parts of special teams, especially in the middle school level, is being able to be fast at the time of the kick, but not over the line, the line of scrimmage there. And that's, we're so eager to especially if they're kicking it onside your way. You know, you're so eager to be the first one there, and it's not an easy thing to stay on your side of that line before it's kicked. But they're going to back them up 5. They're going to let them re-kick and get another chance here.
Especially with the anticipation when you know it's going to be like that. So, you know, you're kind of wanting to go ahead and get that little bit of a head start to make sure you try to get that ball. So
Daniel has delivered some amazing onside kicks already this game.
So they're going to go ahead and about a little pooch punt. Little pooch kick, I should say.
Yeah.
Picked up there by Bench, and it'll be down at the 39-yard line. So the Gators will have it 1st and 10 at their own 39. 6:01 left to go here in the correction of the third quarter. So like you said, Dave, I mean, the Gators aren't really missing too much on some of these plays. It's just a little bit off here and there, and, you know, just trying to right the ship a little bit just to get them back. But, again, at this point, you know, you're down 34-0. You know, you have a tendency to kind of get a little down in the dumps with that. But, you know, just some positive plays will get you back into this ball game and get your spirits up, and hopefully the Gators can go ahead and make a little bit of something out of nothing here. So 1st and 10, here's a snap. Labdar hands it off to Mason. Mason goes around the left side, cuts it back up into the middle, gets some good yardage there, picks up about 8 or 9.
Yeah, Mason nearly broke that. He went back against the grain and made a hard cut back towards the middle of the field and nearly broke it. One guy to beat, and if he spins out of that tackle, you're going to see it right here. It's going to the sideline, and he just brings it back to the wall of the black there, from the jerseys, and nearly picks up the first down on the first play here. So some positive stuff as we've mentioned. Still yet to see an offensive reception, which was the story of the first time these two guys got together. Challenger could throw the ball in the air and catch it. So we're going to see if that can be established.
The 2nd and 2 for the Gators. There's the snap. There's the pitch to Smith. He's going to go around the left-hand side. Got a little bit of an opening. Steps out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. That'll be a first down there for the Gators. So positive play.
2 in a row. Now, Paul, I don't know if you noticed this, but Labdar pitched the ball to to Smith and then ran up the middle to be a lead blocker. Pretty incredible. Hey, let's take a quick break as we got a man down on the wrong side of the sideline over here. So we're just going to take a break and see a moment from our sponsors.
For the past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
Yeah, so we're back here now. It's 5 minutes left to go here in the third. Still got the challenger player down across the other side of the field there. Looks like he's holding his leg. Maybe got a little injury on his leg, maybe a cramp or something.
It could be a quad cramp. It's hard to guess right now, but he is on the sideline. So they do have to get him back to their sideline before they can actually snap the next down here, which is that's Marzan, the running back that they were trying to establish in the first go around, but it looks like he's
hobbled a little bit, but he's walking. So, like you said, he probably might have caught a cramp or something like that, and just needs to take a couple breaks on the sideline. He's been playing offense, defense all night long. So,
well, it's good to see him walk off on his own power, and I mean he is being helped by his coaches, but not being carried. So that's great. That's great. Marzan's a good kid, good running back, and talented 8th grader. Has been big for the Gators all season.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Gators at the Bobcat 48-yard line.
They got the momentum. Like I mean, they came up with 2 good plays here. Now they need to just keep it up.
Back-to-back good plays there, and looking to make it a 3rd in a row. And like you said, at this point, just some positive plays will get you back in this ball game a little bit. There's the snap. The pitch goes out to Smith. Smith going around the right side, cuts it back up the middle.
Yeah, able to catch the ball and just get upfield. I mean, at the end of the day, if you get 5 yards every play, you're going to march it all the way down to the end zone, and that's what they've done so far this drive with another 5-yard pickup.
Marshall on that tackle, Javon Marshall. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Gator. Looks like the spot of that ball is a little bit another yard ahead of where it should be, but
yeah.
So here's the snap. Goes directly to Smith, maybe. Looks like there was a little exchange issue there. I don't know if that was supposed to be a direct snap to Smith or Labdar kind of beat him to the punch, but they turned a little bit of positive yardage into that. Maybe picked up a yard.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen him in the gun that I can recall, and it looked like Smith just stepped in front of the snap and kind of took it before the exchange. And
he probably knew that he was going to get the ball, so he said, forget about the nonsense of getting the handoff. So we're going to go ahead and take a timeout here. It's a water break with 4 minutes left to go in the third, with the Bobcats up 34-0 over the Gators. We'll be right back. Gulf Coast Sports Network. And we're back.
We are back. It is championship, middle school championship, playoff championship game. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, like you mentioned, Paul. And the Gators have something cooking here with the 3rd and 5 opportunity, or 3rd and 4 opportunity, coming out of that water break.
So they got Smith lined up next to Labdar now that Marzan's a little nicked up. So Labdar looking across. He's fired it down the field. He's got Mason. Oh, just a little bit overthrown there.
Great throw. I mean, that ball just explodes out of Labdar's hands as he just stepped back and gave it a good toss. You're going to see him. I mean, great pickup here by the tailback. You're going to see him step in front, able to kick the defender coming off the edge and just overthrows both the offense and the defense there.
Yeah, that was a nice block there by Smith. They're picking up that blitz on that right side over there. And
well, if he doesn't pick it up, then there's no throw at all because Labdar's sacked.
I think Labdar may have not even realized that he had a little bit of extra time on that one there too. So, but it's going to be 4th and 5 now for the Gators. There's a snap. Labdar rolling to the right. He's got some time. Again, he goes out to Mason, but it looks like there's a little coincidental contact that knocked him off the route there and overthrown. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, and the ball will go back to the Bobcats.
Yeah, the ball and the route just didn't match up there. So they're off on the page again, and a crucial down there being 4th down. But
yeah, it looks like Mason was running on the right side, and him and Marshall got a little hung up on together. But
yeah, well, they do like the top of our screen. That sideline, the Bobcat sideline, they have ran a lot to the right, but it looks like we got a new running back in.
Yeah. Looks like number 1, Izzy Rogers.
Okay. Izzy Rogers. I see that they are taking a water break again. Why don't we take a break as well, Paul? We'll be right back.
Certainly, I'm an avid golfer. Been, golf usually weekly. Play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
All right, Paul. Yeah, you're right. We are back, and it's 1st down for the Bobcats here. And number 3 is last time we saw him lined up to as a wide receiver, we were able to see the quick screen to him. So it'll be interesting to see if we get something similar here.
So that's for Liberty in motion. There's a snap. It's going to go to Rogers. Rogers is going to go hole right up the middle. He's going to go ahead and take advantage of that and picks up about 8 on that play. Little Izzy Rogers on that run.
Izzy Rogers just attacked that hole. I mean, he went straight up, and he wasn't trying to be shifty at all. He gets the ball, and he accelerates where the grass was, and there was grass, and able to pick up some 8 big yards for the first-time carrier there on the night, Izzy Rogers.
So 2nd and 2. There's a snap. Oh. Got a little bit of a false start, I think, maybe on this one.
Yeah, and the coach has probably been trying to set that up because it was a motion, a fake handoff, a rollout pass, and you could see number 11, Franklin, jumping up and down like, oh, man, this was a touchdown throw in his own mind. But it will back him up, and it will make it 2nd and 7, Paul.
So the Bobcats got the receiver in motion. That's for Liberty. There's the handoff again to Rogers. Again, there's some wide open. Oh, he got caught from behind. Caught from Labdar. Caught him from behind and pushed him down, basically. And he did pick up about 5 yards on that play.
Paul, you're going to see it right here. He's trying to get to the sideline like his buddy. And Labdar is able to just say, you saw the hand come over the top at the ball, and Rogers able to maintain possession here. But it does bring up 3rd and 2 and a very important 3rd down if you're a Gator. They have got to get some pressure here.
So Hannah comes in motion, lines up next to Franklin. There's a snap, the handoff to Franklin. He's going to that right side again, cuts it back up the middle, keeps going up the middle. Now he cuts all the way to the left, cuts back. Taken down by number 12. That's Christian Tackett.
Exceptional balance here by Hannah. I mean, he's not even full speed. He's just jogging right here, and then boom, he puts the brakes on, and he's touched there, and right here he's twisting, and just great balance the whole night through on that run, and it does bring up a first down for the Bobcats.
I'm telling you, Dave, that whatever school, whatever high school is going to pick this kid up, they're going to have a nice little running back / receiver out there. There's a wide open receiver there, speaking of which. He cuts around to the right side. That's for Liberty.
Yeah, for Liberty, like you said, John Michael for Liberty on the just the quick little out, and great ball by Franklin, and able to deliver a strike, and good running by for Liberty after the catch, and once again the Bobcats are inside the 10-yard line here.
That'll be first and goal at the 4, with 1:40 left to go here in the third. Bobcats up 34-0, looking to go ahead and make this an insurmountable lead. Got Hannah in motion. Lines up next to Franklin. There's the snap. The handoff goes to Izzy Rogers. Izzy Rogers goes up the middle. Gets up to about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, Izzy just goes straight to the hole. He had a little bit of daylight to the right. Was the Gators stopped him from getting to the right, but it'll bring up second and goal from about the 2.
It's kind of, Izzy's not the tallest of all fellas, but he's kind of hard to see in the backfield. And there's a quick rush there by the Gators. Put some heavy pressure on Franklin, who just basically had to dive forward, gets back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up third down.
Yeah, they had him in the backfield, and he was able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but it's still 3rd and 2, or 3rd and goal from the 2. And it looks like they're going back in their powerhouse run formation.
Yeah, they got Rogers getting the direct snap. There's the snap. He goes right up the middle. Oh, immediately met there.
It's going to be Lemire. Yeah,
number
I believe
55.
That's Lemire.
Yeah.
On the stop. It's 4th down, and if this would be a big stop for the Gators, who haven't been able to do this yet, and this would be a great opportunity to establish the defense here. But you can see that they switched tailbacks.
Yeah, they got Hannah back in there now. He's going to go to the right side. He's got a wide open hole to walk it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. Right at the end of the third quarter there. So the Bobcats will go up 40-0 here at the end of the third.
Yeah, and I like that they're getting Izzy Rogers the opportunity to carry the load, and then when it gets down to 4th and goal from the 3-yard line, they put their power back in, Mr. Hannah, and able to.
I like how Izzy Rogers isn't afraid to go up the middle.
Yeah.
Probably the smallest guy out there on the field, and he's just going right in the middle of the line there. So Bobcats will line up for 2. Probably got to watch that little skinny post again.
Ball slightly behind.
Yeah,
just slightly behind number 12, Gio Reed. All right, so the 2-point conversion is no good, but we will take a break with the score. Explorer Bobcats 40 and the Challenger Navigators 0.
There about Ron Schuster, Nature Coast since 9 experts in keep pest free. 352-683-4003 to schedule your appointment. Remember, when it comes to lawn treatments, the grass is always greener at Ron Schuster Pest Control.
So we're back here to go ahead and start the fourth quarter. Explorer up 40-0.
You know, and special teams have had a big part in that score with the onside and the recoveries, and Daniels has done a great job all night kicking for the Bobcats, and Weaver's done his job for the Navigators as well.
So Daniels lines up the kick. Tops it again. Nope, hasn't gone. Gone about 6 yards, so the Gators will go ahead and get it in the Bobcat territory there at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, the Bobcats had that thing circled up just in case it rolled 4 more yards like it did earlier in the night. unable to have that happen twice. So it'll be good field position for the Navigators, and see if Smith and Mason and Labdar and number 11 out there, Bench, can get some things going here for the Navigators. As most of these guys are upperclassmen or 8th graders, and this is a majority of these guys' last game in their school uniform tonight. So bittersweet for one team, and way to go out for the other.
Looks like we got a quarterback change, and it looks like Bryce Sessa is in there now, quarterback for the Gators. A little mix-up in the personnel that's on the field. So Smith will be the deep back. There's the snap. There's the handoff. Pitch back goes to, looks like number 5. 6, correction. That's
Jelani Williams. Yeah, Jelani Williams on the carry. But it will bring up 2nd down and 10.
It's back to the original line of scrimmage. Labdar's coming back in, as is Sessa. So you got 2 quarterbacks out there. It'll be a little razzle-dazzle on this play, huh?
I think possibly.
You got Sessa's who's going to line up under center. You got Labdar deep. There's the snap. Drops the ball. Ball's loose. Bobcats are going to recover.
Yeah, that'll be 1st down for the Bobcats, and what I believe to be the 3rd fumble exchange from the center and the quarterback tonight. And you kind of see the ball move back and then move forward again, kind of like an illegal snap. But regardless, it's going to be 1st down for the Bobcats here early in the final quarter of play. And you can see there's some substitution going on. Got some new numbers in the game, playing some defense.
Yeah, that was Hunter Ledger on the fumble recovery. So we got a running clock now. It's 5:20 left to go here in the game. Bobcats are in complete control of this right now.
Got a 3-man front for the defense.
It looks like the Gators are going to go ahead and take a timeout. They have some personnel issues out there. So with that timeout, we'll take a timeout with 5 minutes and 7 seconds left to go. Gators down 40-0.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, Paul, we are back.
So the Bobcats are lining up in a super jumbo package. They got, it looks like we got a little bit of a illegal substitution there on the Bobcats. So that was going to walk them back 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 15. They got big number 77, Ja'Kai Smith. It looks like he's going to take the direct snap. Giving the big kid some playing time. He gets the direct snap. He gets the ball. He's going to go around the left side. Nice little tackle there, though.
Yeah, Smith is. That's one of the best things you could do as a coach is kind of recognize your most the least selfish players you got. The guys that are blocking for everyone else, and then you get a chance to give them the ball in a real game, and it's always something that the offensive linemen really look forward to. And sometimes you rotate that through, and sometimes it's at the goal line. But here it is in the middle of the field, and as the clock is starting to wind down here on the Gators tonight.
Yeah, Mason stuck his nose right in him, though, and took him down on that stop. So that'll bring 2nd and 12. Number 5 gets the ball. That's Amari Moore. He's going to go up the middle. He picks up about 5 yards on that play. So they're just having a whole good host of time. So they're going to go ahead and take a quick little timeout. Let's take a look at the Carolina Instant Replay.
The ball's going to be a little high, but he's able to put his feet on the ground. You can see he got it with one hand right there, but he still held on to it. Big, strong guy squeezing the ball with one hand, but they were able to, the Gators, they had 2 guys down low and one at the hips to bring him down. But
yeah, the Bobcats are going ahead, like you said, Dave. Getting some of these, offensive linemen, defensive linemen, some of these guys that don't get to touch the ball very often, getting them a little bit of face time here on Gulf Coast Sports Network. And with the score of 40-0, I guess you have an opportunity where you can go ahead and, like you said, these kids, might be 8th graders moving on next year, so don't get an opportunity to do this so much. So,
football is a unique sport, and sometimes these opportunities come up where you get to do so, and always a memorable moment.
So Josiah Chapman now, the other defensive tackle.
Oh, yeah, we talked with his name earlier because he does have a burst.
Yeah, between him and Smith, they got a little bit of quickness for being some big boys like that. So he'll be lining up deep in the power formation, probably getting that direct snap. So we're looking here. Should be 3rd down and 10.
Looks like they're getting organized over there. Not sure if it's a chain issue or, yeah, they're trying to get the chains organized. Paul, one thing I can say about Gulf Coast Sports Network is we cover a lot of high school football in the Tampa Bay area, Hernando County, Pasco County, and we have had a lot of senior spotlights from this game and from these middle schools and other middle schools nearby. And if you ever want to check them out, we have it archived at our website. So check them out, the Senior Spotlight edition there of the Gulf Coast Sport Network page. And always excited to recognize some people. And we bring them in and we talk to them, and they always talk about their middle school. They're excited to wear their jersey or the moment it all clicked or when they knew football was for them. And, a very important part of middle school football for the journey of some of these older athletes in high school.
Yeah, this is a lot of the times. This is where these guys get their first real taste of competitive football. So but so it's going to be 4th and long. Immediately taken down in the back. Oh no, he's still fighting. Now he's finally brought down. Looks like number 52, Boylan. He was also on the stop on the last one there. So the Gators to get the ball back with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Bobcat 37-yard line.
And the coaches are meeting there. The Gators coaches are trying to organize. Are they trying to get some points? Or are they putting the last unit in? They're trying to organize it right now as they come on. And looks like it's going to be the last unit that was just on as they huddle up there on the sideline. They should be rushing to the ball once they break this huddle as the clock is ticking. Been able to hear all the cheerleaders from both schools tonight. The crowd was into the game all night long. And
yeah, it's a good turnout tonight, on both sides there. So kudos to the parents and the students for coming out and supporting their team. All right, so Labdar's back underneath center. Looks like Marzon's back in there. So Labdar rolling to the right, looking. He fires back across the middle, a little bit low. That was intended to bench. Or correction, that was Muser.
So we're under 90 seconds left to play in the game, Paul, and the Gators are still rolling out, still passing the ball, still trying to get on the board. And, usually defense, if they have the 0, they're trying to keep the 0. That's a lot of mottos there for defenses. And we'll see what transpires here in the last 60 seconds of this championship contest.
Well, even though, the Gators did not perform too well tonight, they had a good season, 6-1, you can say, tops in the county.
Yeah.
But, sometimes David does beat Goliath. So there's a pass for Labdar. He's going deep on the left. Oh, right to the hands there, number 11. That's Bench.
Yeah,
So,
he was guarded pretty good by the other 11 on the other side, which is Franklin, the quarterback. And, 11-on-11 crime as they knocked it away. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 and 23 seconds left to snap this ball. We should get one final play before the end of this season. And as you said, both teams did have a great season this season and definitely earned their way here to the championship battle.
So here's the final play of the middle school season. Labdar rolling to the left, looking, just going to heave it downfield. He does have Bench. Bench comes back to the ball, catches it, and scores a touchdown for the Challenger Gators. Nothing like a little bit of hey, you're not going to go ahead and shut me out here.
Some improv right there. You're going to see Labdar roll to the top and then break it back to the bottom. Throw it high and far. Bench goes inside of Franklin for the catch and reaches across the line. And what you didn't see was Coach Newby for the Bobcats get ice cold water dumped on him right about the 40-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a play there by Bench. He came back and took it and cut off the defender there, makes the catch, goes in for the touchdown, puts 6 up on the board, so no shutout. But after all is said and done, Dave, this middle school championship game is in the books for another year. So congratulations for the 2024 Hernando County Middle School champions, the Explorer Bobcats, with a score of 40-6. Big win over the Gators. So, with that being said, for Dave Barrett, I'm Paul Smith. I'm going to throw it back up to Will Wilkie. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Dave. What a game we had here tonight. Explorer Bobcats are your 2024 Hernando County Middle School football champions. They put on a show tonight, taking home the title with a final score of 40-6. And they're gonna go celebrate in the West End Zone. Both teams put together fine regular seasons, and they laid it all on the line here tonight. I'd like to thank you for watching the broadcast with us. For Paul Smith, Dave Barrett, Jason Cephas, Brian Lott, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time